You're going to be looking at me and not the camera.
No. How could I look at anything else?
I guess we're like proud that we sent our kids there.
Yes, I'd say like you mean that.
Can I tell a story?
You may.
We were living in Riverdale at the time, and we wanted our kids to go to Yeshiva at YNOAM. So we applied, and we ended up on the waiting list. I don't know if you know Carmen, when she wants something, she's determined. I have no doubt in my mind that Yeshiva at YNOAM accepted us because Rabbi Hagler was sick of Carmen calling him.
We're really blessed with a lot of good schools in our community, but just Yeshiva at YNOAM felt right for us, and there was like a Hamishness to it.
4 have gone through Yeshiva at YNOAM. 3 graduates and 1, we'll see what happens, but the odds look good.
She's in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Or grade 8 for the Canadians in the room.
We had just moved to Teaneck from Manhattan, and my husband Elliot said, why don't we check out Yeshiva at YNOAM? He knows Rabbi Hagler for a very long time, since high school. And I said, all right. So I have an 18-year-old, and then we have a 15-year-old, and then we have a 12-year-old and a 8-year-old. So I've been in this school for a total of 12 years.
The Yeshiva at YNOAM helped me gain friends and put effort into my work and to succeed for high school and for college.
What's your favorite subject?
Does lunch count as one? I really liked the author visit when it was lunchtime because I got to eat with the author and I had a really good time.
We're Zionists, we love Israel, and any school we would have sent to, we would have wanted to have those values. And Yeshiva at YNOAM brings Israel into everything. The Yom Ha'atzmaut celebration, bringing teachers from Israel. In the mission statement, it says Ivrit B'Ivrit. I appreciate that.
When I came to the United States, I was sent to do a mission, to spread the love that I have to my country, Israel. For the kids to speak Ivrit, Be'Ivrit, it's very hard. And the first thing that they come to my class, they're very tense. And I give them the feeling that they can do it, and suddenly they open. Suddenly some of them that didn't speak, they see that they can do it.
Not only did Mora Talia teach me to be the best I could be, but she instilled the love of Israel and the culture and the language in me. Her classroom was something different. It wasn't that you walk into a regular classroom, people are sitting, learning. She let us go on the smartboard. She taught us songs. She really had a passion. And even though it was hard work, at the end of the day, it paid off.
It's amazing that I see them when they come back. And they come to my class, and every time they say, you have to listen to her. She knows what she's doing. We see it now. We are in high school and we're number 1. And when I see this, I say, okay, I did my job.
I really did become a volunteer because I wanted to meet new people. We were new in town, and I felt since I liked what Yeshiva at YNOAM stood for, and I was obviously sending my kids there, I thought that would be a great place to meet new people. And I did. I met some wonderful people throughout the years, and we're all different, but we all really have one common goal, and that is to help the school. My kids joke to me, where's my office in Yeshiva at YNOAM? I say it's under the back staircase. They have a little desk for me there and a computer. It's good for my children to see that I'm involved in their school, and I think that they appreciate what I do for them.
Because we, really feel strongly about Yeshiva at YNOAM, we wanted to volunteer and give our time. And how I got involved was I went to a back-to-school night, and the co-chair at the time, Deborah Goldberg-Fiorino, was standing at the door, and I went up to her and I said, how do I get involved? Like, what is there to do? And she told me about the different committees. I was like, okay, I picked one. And
What committee was it?
It was called the Educational Technology Committee.
Ed Tech.
Ed Tech, right. Yeah, so it just started from there, and I said Ed Tech, and I said some other committees.
Committee Maven is actually the pet name I used for her at home, actually. Did you do a spreadsheet for that committee?
No, I didn't do a spreadsheet for that committee.
Carmen's done a lot of spreadsheets for Yeshiva at YNOAM.
And
There's no committee that hasn't been invented that Carmen can't do a spreadsheet for that could improve that committee.
one thing that I really like doing is bringing the welcome gifts to meet the new families, just bringing the gifts to their door and talking to them. So I really like doing that.
We're so proud that our parents are so involved with the school because it really sets a great example for us, seeing how busy their lives are, but them still making time to volunteer for the community.
I spent a lot of time there, and they dedicate a lot of their time there.
Yes.
Mazel tov, Mommy and Daddy.
The school wants parents to be involved and involves parents, and you have an impact on your kids' experience at school.
Yeshiva at YNOAM is a big school, and it's easy for a parent to think that someone else will do the job, and it's a mistake to think someone else will do it. So if people really want to, they can find a spot for themselves. The school will make it happen, and I think Carmen's done a great job of doing that.
When you volunteer, you have that opportunity to have your voice heard and to implement ideas. For example, my daughter was in Buds, and I had a daughter in first grade, and I really wanted the two of them to share like a moment during the day. So being a volunteer, I spoke to the early childhood director and I said, can we try to arrange so that when my first grader had art, maybe, you could do it in Buds. So it happened. And it was so nice to have like a connection between an older child and a younger child work together. And it was great. So that's why it's important. It's important to get new ideas into the school.
I'm really proud of my mom for volunteering so much at YNOAM. One of the perks of my mom being a volunteer is that I get to sit up for carnivals early. I always get to see her when she's here.
I think my mom comes to Yeshiva at YNOAM at least like 3 times a day.
The first time I went to Yeshiva at YNOAM was because I think my son missed the bus. So then the second time I had to go was because last night was a basketball game and I had to wash his uniform because tonight was another basketball game. Then I had to go back to Yeshiva at YNOAM because he needed lunch because, of course, the lunch that I gave him he did not like. And because, of course, I'm just going that way anyway, so why not get off at Century Road?
I'm really happy to get honored. Well, my family is, which is including me.
Thank you for what you do for us and for the school. Thank you for your service over the years to Yeshiva at YNOAM, and Mazel Tov.
Mazel tov, Mom.
Mazel tov, and I love you, Mommy.
I want to thank all my kids. I want to thank the parents who gave me the chance to be their teacher. I want to thank Rabbi Hagler. I want to thank to my colleague, to Mora Yudit, and thank you for being here.
Okay, so I have a PSA announcement. As you all know, Box Tops is now going digital. So what you all have to do is you have to download the app, the Box Top app, to your phone, and you have to scan your receipt after you leave your supermarket and to see if there's anything on the receipt that could be eligible for Box Top. If you have any questions, please email ctforgash@yahoo.com. Thank you.
We're just proud that we sent our kids to Yeshiva at YNOAM, and we gave it all these years, and Yeshiva at YNOAM gave us all these years.
I think that on a whole, it's a great environment, a great school, and I'm really pleased with it. They do their job.
We're happy customers. I'm not going to shill for a brand I don't use. Come on. I'm not going to sell out.
We're very grateful to Yeshiva at YNOAM.